605 Golf, follow the traffic ahead and left close traffic, runway 14, intersection of 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 14, following the traffic, 605 Golf.
What's that, 340 Golf Tango? I just got your release, traffic departing ahead of you from intersection of departure clearance for you about a minute.
0 Golf Tango.
And Tower 392 Julie Victor, experimentals ready for 19er at Alpha.
Julie Victor, Roger. What exact heading will you be flying?
I'll be flying about 320.
To Julie Victor, all right, just remain south of the runway 14, final runway 19, intersection Alpha, clear for takeoff, right turn out.
Okay, clear for takeoff on 19, right turn out, 392 Julie Victor, experimental.
Traffic.
This is 340 Golf Tango, runway 14, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
14, runway heading, clear for takeoff, 0 Golf Tango.
Everything looks good. I'll be off at about 48. Strobe lights coming on.
Come 30375, counter tower enter.
Runway heading looks good. Here we go.
375, Roger.
2600 on the RPM.
Condor Tower, Cherokee 56821 is 10 miles to the southwest.
Airborne?
Inbound with Kilo.
Cherokee 56821, counter tower squawk 5371.
5371, Cherokee 821.
Warrior 46 Alpha, runway 14, clear touch and go.
Runway 14, touch and go, 46 Alpha.
Okay, through 600 feet, I'm 83 mile an hour.
21 and a right downwind, runway 14.
Right downwind 14, Cherokee 821.
Said remain south of the 14, which I will. 83 coming through 760 feet.
That's 340 Golf Tango, turn left, heading 060, contact Houston departure.
Left 060, over Houston.
Ball is centered.
Okay.
Coming through 1,000 feet. I'm doing 82.
605 Golf, you have the Warrior in sight ahead of you.
We have a traffic in sight, 605 Golf.
605 Golf, follow the Warrior, runway 14, clear to land.
Runway 14, clear to land. 605 Golf.
Coming through 1,200 feet. 9 and 8 on the fuel. 45 on the fuel PSI, 203 on the oil temp, 61 on the oil PSI, 59 degrees outside, winds 339 at 15, and the climb here giving me 85 true and 71 ground. Right now I'm heading about 316. Get a little bit left over here. I'll get a little bit more toward that tower, or the lighthouse. Fish finder is clear.
Condor Tower, Tiger 15 is holding short of runway 19, ready for takeoff.
About 300 on the heading. It looks good.
Tiger 15, Conroe, Tower, Roger, hold short of runway 19 at Alpha.
Condor, Tiger 15 holding short of 19.
Cherokee 821, turn to the northwest now, suggest heading 320, and I'll put you on a base leg for 14 here shortly for traffic.
320 for Cherokee 820.
375, runway 19, intersection Alpha, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
Okay.
Tiger 15,
I think there's a guy behind me coming out, but
runway heading.
no factor. There's 2,000 feet. Trim it a little nose down. Come back a little bit on the RPM.
Conroe Tower, Archer
It's about
897, Golf holding short, runway 14 on Alpha.
2,500.
Archer 897 Golf, Conroe Tower, hold short of 14.
About 2,100 feet.
Hold short to
Leveling.
landing, traffic 897 Golf.
Go 375, can you accept runway 19 for where you are? Wind 0604.
Affirmative.
Come 375, change to runway 19, runway 19, clear to land.
Clear to land 19, 375.
Should be recording, I hope. Okay. All right, I'm at 2,200 feet to an 86 mile an hour.
Just roll through the intersection.
9 and 9 on the fuel.
We're gonna go to the taxiway Bravo here.
Gives me 89 true, 74 ground,
Bravo, then via Alpha.
64 ground in the pocket.
We'll hold short runway 19 via Alpha 605 Golf.
RPM's 2,500, 6.2 on the gallons per hour. Wind is 302 at 16.
Your base turn, your right base.
Leveling at
Right base,
level at 2280.
2846 south, stay on the downwind to advise, I'll call the base.
And on the downwind,
60's the outside air temperature, gives me 91 mile an hour right now.
Archer 605 Golf, taxi to 14 via Alpha, cross 19.
Crossing 19 to 14, 605 Golf.
Boy, it likes to climb.
897 Golf, runway 14, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 14897 Golf.
375, you can turn right at Foxtrot, contact ground.
Air smooth today.
Tiger 15, proceed on course, College Station.
On course, Tiger 15.
Tiger 15, contact Houston, departure.
Departure, Tiger 15.
821, runway 14, clear to land. Taking 56821, runway 14, clear to land.
Clear to land 14, Cherokee 821.
Four 6 Alpha, continue downwind, be following Cherokee 2 mile right base.
Alright, we're still looking for the Cherokee. Send it down 146 Alpha.
Okay, there's Huntsville in there. It's precisely 21 miles away.
Conroe Tower, Bonanza 60 Foxtrot Alpha is inbound for 14.
60 Fox Alpha, Conroe Tower, enter midfield right down, runway 14.
Midfield right down, runway 14, 60 Foxtrot Alpha.
Come up this way, start heading toward Huntsville.
Traffic, 3 Bravo Alpha.
All's left. All right, 2,500 RPM. Here at 2380. Gives me 98 mile an hour, 102 on the true, 84 on the ground. Winds 329 at 18, 2,500 RPM, 6.2 gallons per hour. I got 11 and 9 on the fuel, 60 degrees outside. Now I'm heading about 3, I'm here heading toward Huntsville again. Okay, about 350 on the heading. Eleven and 9 on the fuel, 2480 RPM, 6.2 gallons per hour, 44 on the fuel PSI, 191 oil temp, 54 oil PSI. Cylinder head temperatures 199, 197, 208, 210.
Mooney 79865, departing the flight pattern to the northwest. Second cabin.
1225, 1254, 1262, and 1246 on the EGTs. 2260, I've got 97 true, 80 ground, 93 miles per hour. Showing about 17 miles to Huntsville.
North Houston traffic, helicopter 44 Bravo Alpha is departing 35 to the west, North Houston. Graveyard traffic, sky lane. 94 Golf Whiskey, route base, bomber runway 17 full stop, McGregor.
Autopilot.
Hey, there's the autopilot. I engaged it.
Traffic, Satabra 428 Alpha Charlie, currently 9.
I've got it track and altitude. It's showing track at 348. Maintaining 2,200 feet. Hey, maintaining the altitude, but it looks like it's pulsing around there in the track. I'm gonna go ahead.
Autopilot. Disconnect. Autopilot.
Okay, I'm just got it in straight and I'm level. $14 miles to Huntsville. It's pitching up.
Autopilot.
Huntsville traffic, Zodiac 5, Charlie Bravo.
Georgetown will be practicing at 3,700.
15 miles to Huntsville. 10 and 9 on the fuel. I'm level at 2260. I'm doing 90 mile an hour. 2450 on the RPM. 6.1 gallons per hour. Wind 332 at 18. 93 true. 75 ground. Outside air temperature 59. I'm doing about heading 348. Cylinder head temps are good. EGTs are good.
Leaving altitude.
And Lake Georgetown traffic, Belmont 9451 Tango is going to be practicing north of Lake Georgetown at 3,700.
Miles from Huntsville. .188, no old temp right now.
Central traffic. Zodiac 5 Charlie Bravo's departing runway 36 will depart the pattern to the northwest, Huntsville.
Traffic 6 Hotel is downwind 14 quarter count full stop and go. Traffic, this is Skyhawk 79479, about 8 miles to the west, coming in on the 45 for downwind for 17. Taylor.
Malaysia traffic, Southern 60135, 11 miles to the northeast, inbound landing.
Okay, about 8.8 miles from Huntsville. Heading 348.
Central traffic, Zodiac 5 Charlie Bravo's departing the pattern to the northwest, Huntsville.
MSL doing traffic, Scott 413 Echo Sierra.
I think I see the runway over there.
West side at 3,600 southbound Taylor.
traffic, Chicago 939 Alpha Bravo, turning left crosswind on runway 14, tailwind traffic. Tailwind traffic, this is Chicago 939 Alpha Bravo.
Okay, I'm going to drop down to 1,500 feet. I'm 7 miles.
Taylor traffic, this is Skyhawk 79409. We are entering the right downwind for 17 Taylor.
Malicious traffic. Southern 60135, 9 miles to the northeast. Will be ending left lane.
7 flight.
Or on. Huntsville traffic 392 Juliet Victor experimental is 7 miles to the south for touch and go 36.
Taylor traffic, Skyhawk 7949, descending right base.
Huntsville traffic, Zodiac 5 Charlie Bravo is leaving 1,200 or 2,000, climbing 2,500, transitioning to the west, approximately 3 miles northwest of the field, Huntsville. Tailwind traffic, this is Chicago 939 Alpha Bravo, making a left base.
Hey, looking around the pattern, I'm 5.5 miles.
Leaving altitude.
Tailwind traffic, this is Chicago 939 Alpha Bravo, turning down
It's got pappies on the left side, I can see those. And looking around.
Taylor traffic, this is 413 Echo Sierra. We are 5 miles to the north, heading west at 3,100. Taylor traffic.
And Taylor traffic, Hawk 9451 Tango is at 3,700 north of Lake Granger, doing maneuvers. Taylor traffic.
Winds out of the north at 19 right here. Okay, it says I'm 3.8. I'm coming through 1,400 feet. So it looks good. Huntsville 392 Juliet Victor experimental is 3 miles. Huntsville touch and go. Three miles coming through 1,100 feet. Airport runway obviously in sight. Fish finder doesn't show anybody else in the pattern, but I'll keep my eyes out.
Chicago 939 Alpha Bravo, turn.
Coming through 1,000 feet, 2.5 miles. Red over white. start slowing. It's showing 2 miles and I'm doing 800 feet.
Flaps over speed. 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 Flaps over speed.
Yeah, that's not bad. Here we go. One touch and go. Pretty high trees right there. 392 Julie Victor Experimental will be departing to the east from Huntsville.
And Huntsville traffic, Zodiac 5 Charlie Bravo, level at 2,500, approximately 10 miles northwest of the field, and will be maneuvering at 2,500 Huntsville.
Okay, departing to the east, I'm climbing through 600 feet. Pick up a heading L100. There's a tower over there at 2 o'clock, which we've seen before.
Traffic
8 and 7 on the fuel.
on runway 14, Fairland traffic.
Coming to 1,000 feet.
Fairland traffic, Discovery 939 Alpha Bravo, turning west downwind on runway 14, Fairland traffic.
That's well clear.
Alright, I'm doing 2590 on the RPM. I'm climbing through 1,100 feet. I'm heading about 100. Got to go ahead and put in. We'll put in Livingston.
Port traffic, 488 Whiskey, departing area is east. Report.
Okay, looks like about a 100 on the heading should do it. Climbing.
Yeah, we're in traffic bearing 6 up the deck, 5 miles straight in, inbound is 14, low approach only, work. Traffic, current 7573, entering left downwind, runway 14, water. We're in traffic bearing 6 up the deck, 2 mile final to 14, work.
Approaching altitude.
Sounds good, George. See you in a bit.
Okay, trim a little bit left here. I'm leveling at 2,000 feet. Okay, we're slightly back here. I want to get 95 here.
Work traffic, Clark 73 Victor, left bearing in sight, turning left base, runway 14, work.
All right, level 2,000 winds are 061 at 21. To a 95 gives me a 99 true, 82 ground, 70 ground on the pocket, 2450 on the RPM. Actually, let me go to 2,500. It's better. About 2,500 on the RPM. Outside air temperature 60. Giving me 6.2 gallons per hour at 2,000 feet, 95 mile an hour. Cylinder head temps 203, 202, 213, 216. EGTs 234 to 260, 1237, 1261, 1275, 1259. Are going crazy here. Let me get rid of landing light, nav lights, and strobe light. .6 on the volts. Okay, right now reading 12.7 on the volts, 12.6 on the volts. Gonna head back toward the lake. On about a -1 now, it's up to 13 on the volts. Head back toward the lake. .2, so it went down to about, showing 9 amps, and went down to about 12.6.
311 Delta, we're about 6 miles south and west of the airport, going to be in our...
We'll head back here. All right, we're back up to 13.3 on the battery, showing 1 amp.
Landing and departing runway 14. Advice on initial contact, you have ATIS Lima.
Lima.
Conroe, North Houston Regional Airport.
Leaving altitude.
ATIS Lima. Airport ATIS information Lima 1553. Temperature 16, dew point 09er, altimeter 29er, 92. ILS approach in use, landing and departing runway 14. Advice on initial contact, you have ATIS Lima.
Lima.
Conroe, North Houston Regional Airport, ATIS information Lima 1553 Zulu observation, wind 070 at 4, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 16, dew point 09er, altimeter 29er, 92. ILS approach in use, landing and departing runway 14. Advice on initial contact, you have ATIS Lima. Conroe, North Houston Regional Airport, ATIS information Lima 1553 Zulu observation, wind 070 at 4, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 16, dew point 09er, altimeter 29er, 92.
Roger. This is 53 Golf, runway 14, cleared land.
53 Golf, cleared land 14. Thanks, sir.
All right, 13.4 on the volts, 1 amp. Okay, I got rid of the autopilot too. Okay, I'm heading 220. I've got 2,400 RPM. That gives me 94 mile an hour, 96 true, 90 ground. Winds 209 at 7. I'm at 1,800 feet. 23 or 2,400 RPM, 5.9 on the gallons per hour. Okay, we'll look at 45 here. See if anybody's coming down the road. 8 and 9 on the fuel.
To Victor number 2, you're following Cessna 421 on the right base.
Okay.
21 Victor number 2 for the runway. I'm looking for that traffic. I'll let you know. Victor's got the traffic.
21 Victor, follow Twin Cessna, runway 14, cleared to land.
Cleared for land on 14, number 2 for the runway. Money 21 Victor.
Get up here at 2,500 feet.
Three 46 X-ray, cover tower, roger, hold short 14 landing traffic.
Connor Tower, Skylane, November 5529, November 15 miles west, 3,200 descending. Information Lima, full stop.
5529 November, Connor Tower, roger. Free Golf. If you can't make Bravo, just expedite to Lima with a right turn off at Lima. By 3 Golf, contact ground 120.45.
Connor Tower, Cessna 65862 is with you on the ILS final 3 miles north of Alabama.
So 65862, Connor Tower, runway 14, cleared for the option. There will be several departures.
Good for the option 14, sir, 65862.
21 Victor, turn right at runway 19, then contact ground.
Right on 19 over the ground, moving 21 Victor. Thank you very much, sir.
Tower, Cessna Cruzer Echo, hold short number 3, runway 14 Alpha.
Cessna Echo, cover tower, roger. Number 4346 X-ray, runway 14, turn left on course, clear for takeoff.
Condor Tower, good morning, November 113 Alpha Papa is ready for the...
Do a couple of clearing turns here.
Cover tower, roger. Cruzer Echo, what's your initial course going to be for your climb for your survey wing?
Looking at about a 206 for 00 Echo. Probably have to gain some altitude to get on station. It's about 8 miles to the north of Conroe right now.
113 Alpha Pop, runway 14, turn right on course, clear for takeoff.
Turn right on course, clear for takeoff, 143 Alpha Papa.
Okay, we'll try a clean stall here.
3300 Echo, runway 14.
Coming through 2,200 feet.
Remain below class Bravo.
Clear for takeoff, runway 14, proceed on course, and remain on the Bravo, 00 Echo.
Tone.
23 Sierra's radio 14 and signal.
330 Cutler Tower, roger.
1,700 RPM, right ball.
And tower scaling 29 bird, now 6 miles to the west.
230, no delay, runway 14,
57
takeoff,
there.
turn left on course.
No delay, clear to go on course 230.
We'll do the same thing
runway 14,
again.
clear to land, follow another Skylane about 2
Some
miles from.
flaps.
Okay, runway 14, land number 2 behind the Skylane 2 number, looking for it.
Alright, we'll say we're on final 65 mile an hour. For some reason we pull up. So it wants to give up at about 50 mile an hour with full flaps. Alright,
Leaving.
46 X-ray, contact
power's
Houston,
in.
Departure.
Coming back to level flight. Doing 73. Alright, it looks like 6 and 9 on the fuel. I've been up 50 minutes or so.
Connor Tower, clear wing 742, on the visual, runway 14 to Galaxy.
742 Cutler Tower, roger.
75 mile an hour.
Echo, just start to turn southbound.
1,800 feet. 6 and 9.
00 Echo.
Coming in for tower, you said southbound?
You told me you wanted to go to 205 heading, that's why I asked you.
Okay, that's my mistake, tower. Totally my mistake. I meant northbound. I apologize, 00 Echo.
00 Echo, proceed on course northbound.
Proceed on course northbound, 00 Echo.
9423 Sierra, squawk VFR, and the traffic heavy is turning northbound.
Squawk VFR now, 230. And you did want 230 VFR?
Sorry, 94220, I wasn't where you were on flight.
Okay, so I'm doing 75 at 2120 RPM. At 6 and 9 on the fuel, wind is nothing. 75 gives me 77 true, 69 ground, and 42 on the fuel PSI, 189 on the oil temp, 66 on the oil PSI. Doing 5.3 gallons per hour, 75 and 2120 on the RPM.
Proceed on course though.
All the cylinder head temps look good, and the EGTs are settling back down to normal.
Starts speed reduction, runway 14, clear to land.
14 clear land, we're looking clear wing 742.
13.5 on the volts, 1 on the amps.
00 Echo, contact Houston, departure, 119.7.
Over to departure, 119.7, 00 Echo.
23 here, contact Houston, departure.
230 here, good day.
We'll try this again.
Conroe, North Houston Regional Airport, ATIS information, Lima 1553 Zulu observation, wind 0704, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 16, dew point 09er, altimeter 29er, 92.
Lima.
That's the 862, contact Houston, approach 119.7.
197, sir, 862.
Okay, over the lake now.
Ring 742, can just roll out to the end.
Yes, sir.
At the airport site over there. A bright day, but a nice day. Very nice.
Going 29 November, proceed parking.
General aviation, 29 November.
29 November, turn right at Bravo, contact ground 120.45.
Okay, Okay, right on Bravo, number ground. Have a good day, Tango.
Lake is beautiful. Gonna try the autopilot again. Okay. See if we can get tracking altitude, 1,500 feet. Showing track of 173, altitude of 1,500. Starting to hunt to the left. Hit the level right here.
Mode.
It's leveling 1,500 feet. Going straight. I'm doing 77 at 1,500 feet. Too bad.
Autopilot, disconnect.
Turning the autopilot off. Gonna come back to the north, then back to the south and probably go back.
Clearing 742, turn right at the end, taxi via Alpha to parking on this frequency.
Alpha to park with you, 742.
Tower Tower, 749 Romeo Zulu, inbound 9 miles to the west with Lima.
Cessna 49 Romeo Zulu, Tower Tower, runway 14, enter the right base.
Right base 1449 Romeo Zulu.
Six and 9 on the fuel. 2250 RPM. Winds 352 at 14. I'm doing 80 with an 82 true, 68 ground. 2250 RPM, 5.6 on the gallons per hour. I'm at 1440 on the altitude, heading 340. Right now, show me 13 miles from the airport. 13.4 in the volts, 0 amps. Cylinder head temps, EGTs look normal. There's the dam over there to the right. 2 o'clock. Be able to see it. All right, 5 and 9 on the fuel. I'm going to start heading back.
Delta 49 Romeo Zulu, runway 14, cleared to land.
14 cleared to land. Can we have an update on the altimeter?
It's 2991, and the wind is variable at 4.
Alright, that 91 for 9 runway Zulu, cleared to land 14.
All right, there's a guy about 2.5 miles to the right. He's 400 feet high. He's heading behind me. There's Conroe. 5 and 9 on the fuel. Heading back. Airport in sight on the nose at 13 miles.
Leaving altitude.
Conroe Tower, Archer 897 Golf.
Archer 897 Golf, Conroe Tower.
897 Golf, approximately 10 nautical miles to the northeast. I would like to request touch and goes with information Lima, if possible.
Archer 897 Golf, squawk 5325.
5325, 897 Golf.
Okay.
397 Golf, runway 14, and for now just enter at left base. I may have to change it depending on traffic.
Enter at left base, and we may have to change for traffic 897 Golf.
Tower 392 Julie Victor Experimentals, 11 miles to the northwest with Lima for a full stop.
392 Julie Victor, Conroe Tower, squawk 0446.
0446.
Conroe Tower, Cessna 369 Romeo Juliet is 7 miles to the southwest. With information, Lima, I'd like to request a full stop.
369 Romeo Juliet, Conroe Tower, squawk 5364.
Squawking 5364, 369 Romeo Juliet.
2 Juliet Victor, make straight in approach, runway 14.
Straight in 392 Julie Victor Experimental.
Flight, just go toward the airport, enter at midfield right downwind for 14.
Midfield right downwind for runway 14, 369 Romeo Juliet.
Hello, Conroe, Hawker 800 Papa Lima, Zone ILS 14.
800 Papa Lima, Conroe Tower, runway 14, cleared land, wind 0504.
Cleared land on 14, 800 Papa Lima.
All right, 6 and 10 on the gas. Says I'm about 9.8 miles out. I've been cleared for a straight into 1-4. Doing about 97.
Julie Victor, just parallel the runway 14 final, remain south of the final approach course that may have the sequence of the traffic overtaken from behind.
Okay, you want me to just parallel 45 up here going south?
49 Romeo Zulu, turn right next intersection, contact ground 120.45.
Some Bravo going to ground, 49 Romeo Zulu.
2 Julie Victor, and just stay about a 140 heading, just parallel the 14 final.
Okay, 140 heading, I'll parallel the 14, 92 Jet Victor experimental.
Roger 397 Golf, enter the left base following the Hawker, a 2.5 mile final.
I'm searching for the traffic 897 Golf. We have the traffic in sight, 897 Golf, we're following him for left base.
Roger 897 Golf, caution possible 8 turbulence, runway 14, clear for the option, then make left close traffic.
Clear for the option 14 and make left close traffic 897 Golf.
Six and 9, I'm heading 140. Okay, doing 100 mile an hour, I'm heading 140.
Conroe Tower, Cessna 65862, with you 3.4 north of 5 inbound on the Iron Nav.
65862, Conroe Tower, Roger, continue to be overtaking the experimental 1 o'clock at about 3 miles south eastbound at 1800 east, paralleling your final.
65862, we'll watch for him.
Romeo Juliet number 2 now, following Archer on a left base.
Number 2, looking for that traffic on left base, 369 Romeo Juliet. 1800 clear for
We'll pop the leaving and turn right there and then contact ground.
Right turn here, over the ground. Conroe Tower, Archer 605 Golf, holding short 14 Alpha, ready for departure.
Conroe Tower, 6916 Hotel, northeast, 1900.
6916 Hotel, Conroe Tower, enter left downwind, runway 14.
Left downwind, 14, 16 Hotel.
Number 2 Juliet Victor, just make a right 360 there.
Right 360, 92 Juliet Victor.
Traffic in sight for 369 Romeo Juliet.
Romeo Juliet, follow the Archer, runway 14, cleared land.
Following the Archer, runway 14, clear to land, 369 Romeo Juliet. Conroe Tower, target 61, number 2, holding short of 15 Alpha.
61, Conroe Tower, Roger. Cessna 862, number 3, runway 14, clear for the option.
5862 is clear for the option.